So one of the challenges that I have in learning how to play the gongs is this thing where, like when I'm listening, there's an easy tendency to give more importance to what I'm doing than the sound itself. So I think I've learned quite a lot about this. And I've learned how to hear things that are happening and take into the awareness what I'm doing is just part of what's happening, as opposed to the main thing that's happening. And one of the challenges at this moment is if I want to play two gongs at once. So right now I'm playing this one gong. It's a 36-inch symphonic, and then there's this 40-inch symphonic. And I like to do something like this. I don't know if you probably can't hear it so well, but it's kind of nice where one does this sort of warbling, high warble, and then you got the bass, boom, and that's cool. But what I challenge myself to do is listen to the keeping the sort of high warble takes more dexterity, takes more focus for me than this every once in a while boom, which is simple pretty much. So how to give each the same importance, like the same focus. In other words, to hear how they sound together independent of what I'm doing. And that's really tricky. And so one thing I've just figured out is to not necessarily play for the sound at first as a practice. This is just as a practice, not as a performance. As a practice, I mean, of course you could do it for performance if it was appropriate, but practice to actually hit them together. It doesn't sound very good actually together like this, but what it does do, it leaves me free to focus on the sound as a complete entity. Bye-bye.